everyone, and welcome back to another Nurturing Astrology Nugget. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit more about Aquarius season and the sun in Aquarius. Now, I can speak to this energy from a knowledgeable place of study and also an experiential place, as I am an Aquarius sun. So, just to give some broad introduction of Aquarius and tips for those who are not totally familiar, Aquarius is a fixed air sign, and it is innovative, idealistic, forward thinking. This is where we think outside the box or want to do things different, or we just take a different approach, right? So you can look to where astrology, in your astrology chart, you have Aquarius, whether it's you have placements there or not, whether you have planets there, sun, moon, rising. Where does Aquarius land on your natal signature? That area of life you could explore. How do I do things differently from my own unique perspective in that area of life, whether it's my home life, my work, my relationships? This is your unique special sauce or experience of where you march to your own beat or do things your own way, right? So overall, the energies of this time are about broadening our perspectives, exploring new ideas, experimenting with what's possible, and trying to align with what feels more authentic and true to ourselves. And the interesting thing about Aquarius is it's a dualistic fixed air sign ruled by two planets, Saturn and Uranus. And Saturn is the traditionalist, the rule follower, the one who wants to work hard and move up the ladder a certain way or be respected and recognized for their hard work and what they're good at. The Uranus side of Aquarius wants to build something that makes a difference, something that helps move the needle forward in some way, changes the way we see things, the way we work in the world or relate with other people or connect with other people. It's kind of like the idea that comes to me is people who come together to create a business, for example, for the purpose of something like sustainability or doing something that helps move us closer to making the world a better place, whether it's, the way we recycle things to create new products that actually help save our planet. So that to me is a beautiful way of the Saturn Uranus working together under the Aquarius umbrella. But ultimately, all Aquarians, the interesting paradox is you feel like you don't fit in and you want to fit in, but at the same time, you want to stand out and be recognized for your individuality, right? And we're all originals in our own way. Nobody is built the same. So we are all originals. So there's this part of society that teaches us we have to fit in or we have to follow rules or do things a certain way to be accepted. And Aquarius, some Saturnian Aquarians will be like, okay, what do I have to do to where I can sort of honor my uniqueness, but also not rock the boat and fit in or be accepted. And others, more Uranian Aquarians are like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to go my own way and I don't care who likes it or who doesn't. Or, I want to do things different to make people think. So the rebellion is to make a different choice or break a rule or show something different to make people broaden their perspective and see something outside their own perspective or potentially narrow vision, right? So this is the energy that we're all in right now. We're all looking to and feeling inspired to do something different, to direct our lives in a new way based on past experience, based on maybe where we may have felt limited in the past or limited ourselves. Breaking free from that. That's another energy of Aquarius, is break free, be independent, go your own way. But at the same time, it's a group energy. So you want to go your own way, but you also want to bring people with you. You want to lift people. You want to make a difference in people's lives or celebrate the uniqueness and diversity of our world, which is another beautiful aspect, I think, of Aquarius energy. So a couple of important things to keep in mind in terms of what the sun will be doing during this season. Now, we just had the new moon in Aquarius at 1 degree, right? So the sun and the moon were meeting up in Aquarius to initiate this new beginning, this innovative, fresh start. And the ideas are, popping off like popcorn in the brain, right? So then around January 29th and 30th, the sun's going to trine Mars in Gemini. This is a really exciting time for starting to put feet on those dreams, putting ideas into action, or having just really great brainstorming sessions or conversations or meetings or meetups with friends or colleagues, and brainstorming about what you want to do or how, you can help each other maybe move things forward. But this is a really great time for starting to take action, even if it's small steps, on those seed ideas, or even just figuring out where you need to take in new information, where you need to learn a little bit more in order to get where you want to go. So maybe figuring out what classes you might want to take, or where you want to study, or what you want to study, that can help add to your mission. Then on the 4th, 5th of February is when the sun is going to square Uranus. And this is for our full moon energy. So sun, Aquarius, moon, Leo, and then Uranus is squaring. So this T-square energy is sort of a pressure time of getting a reflection and of what we're putting out there, or trying to figure out how we can balance it all. And that square is like, okay, what do I just really need to change and get over or let go of in order to make this happen in my life or move forward in this new direction? And also with Uranus being shocks and surprises, there may be things that come in that change things for you. So a situation comes in where all of a sudden things are different, and what you thought was going to work doesn't, or somebody bows out or breaks free, breakups, and then you're set or left to figure out what the path forward is going to be like. Maybe you've depended on others in ways that you shouldn't have, or had expectations of a relationship or a partnership that are not fitting anymore. So there is a need to shake things up, break things up, and start forging new ground in order to make the kind of progress you want to make. Okay. And then finally, February 16th, the sun will meet up with Saturn at 27 degrees to finish up the season. And also the last time these two will be meeting up in Aquarius for like 29 years, because that's the cycle of Saturn. Saturn's been in Aquarius for the last 2.5 years, and it's moving out March 7th and into Pisces. So we're all finishing up this Saturn in Aquarius time, where we've been really forced to look at things differently, to see our lives differently, see the work that we do differently, and get clearer on our intentions. Who am I? The work I've been doing, has it suited me? Have I really enjoyed it? What do I want the future to look like, and what steps can I take to build it? And what am I done with? So the sun meeting up with Saturn is going to be a really, really great time for figuring this out, for coming sort of full circle with the bigger vision for the long-term goal of your life, or the long-term path you'd like to forge, and then setting intentions for moving that forward in your life. The steps you're going to take, the people you want to team up with, the organizations you want to work with, the groups you want to work with. This is an exciting time to seed those things and actually start getting the ball rolling. It's a very exciting time. I know that the Aquarian energy comes with a lot of unpredictability and uncertainty and instability, even with the Uranus. So it's important to always look within and stay true to who we are individually and what is our unique path to the future. You want to make a difference in the world. You want to bring your unique gifts to the world. You want to be celebrated and appreciated for what you bring to the world. But ultimately, you have to forge that path on your own and trust and allow that the world will respond. If you're working too hard to fit in or to do things in a way that you think will get you the response you want, you're likely to end up stuck and not able to actually move the needle forward in the way you want to. So I think it's important to also let go of the need to have things a certain way. That's the fixity of Aquarius, where you have a vision and you get fixed on what you want it to be or what you want it to create or the outcome you want it to have. And when that doesn't happen, it can be really disappointing, or you stay so true to something that ultimately you miss some great opportunity or idea that could actually make it better than you ever imagined. So in order to nurture the energy of Aquarius is to look to where you may be restricting yourself a little bit more or a little too much out of a desire or need to have it look a certain way or be seen a certain way or be recognized in a certain way, and really make it more about the joy and the passion you have to share your wisdom, the water bearer, with the world and see what it reflects back to you for your own learning journey, and also to help lift all of us, lift all boats, right? So I wish all of my Aquarius friends a very happy solar return month, and I hope this insight and tips help you along the way. Have a great month, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.